FREHLEY'S COMET with Calling to You. This is a CVT guitar lesson for a student. Actually, I got two CVTs for you. The tuning for this is standard. I know this is your first one. Jim is your name. And so let's jump in. So section 1 comes in at 1 second in. I put the fingering where I didn't put fingering means there's multiple fingerings you can use. Even where I put fingering, sometimes you can do that. This intro, a little tricky. Bar the 2nd fret, D, G, and B with the first finger, but play the string 5 and 4, the power chord section of it, and then go, I call these kiss chords, 4D and 3B. And we still got the bar, so we got the 2G covered. Hit those 3 strings, palm mute the A, hit the chord, then resolve it to an A major, just the bar. So 2 palm mutes, right back to the kiss chord, 1 palm muted A, kiss chord to the A major. Here's the thing, for the most part that's all repeating with a different bass note. So could go thumb, or you could just come up here with the index finger. I'm still not sure what I'm going to go with, but everything's the same, but it's got the F sharp on the bass end. Now this next one, pretty much one way I could figure to do the fingering is keep the bar with the index, middle finger 3E, 3rd finger 3B, 4th finger 4D, and do the same thing now. So we got, let me find the start of this. Then you'll go 2E, 3E, half step bend, that's a 1 fret bend, into an A major. Open A, 2, 2, 2. So 3, 5 to 2, 5 on strings 5, 4. 3, 5 on the E and A, back to 2, 4, AD. Okay, section 2 comes in at 14 seconds. It's an E5 power chord, but I would go middle finger on the 2A, hit the top 2 strings, and then open E palm mute, and then this is called an E suspended. 2, 2, and 2. It looks like an A major, but up a string each. Hit those 3, and then resolve it to an E major. 2, 2, 1 with the open E. So it's... And this is a little tough to hear in the mix. I wish they would have made this a little louder. Open E palm mute. It's going to pivot between that and a different note. 3D, back to the open E, 5A, open E, 3A, and then pinch harmonic 3E bend. And that's a whole step, 2 fret bend. If you can't get the pinch harmonic, don't sweat it. Just get the whole step bend. And then it goes... And that's D major to A major. 2, 3, 2 open, last 4 strings, to the rock A. By that I just mean the bar instead of this. Strings 5 through 2. Quick rest, repeat. And then 2 more, or 1 more time of those with no breaks. So we have that goes 2 times, that's section 2A. Then in section 2B, just kind of how they segue in between this and the next section. Back to the E major, it goes. So, open, 1 G, open B and E, 2 open E's palm muted, back to the chord, 4 open E's, back to the chord, 2 open E's, chord, 3 open E's. So think of it, the pocket of those opens is 2, 4, 2, 3. If you're not liking the 1 in there because you can't hear it consistently, you can do the open E and B. And if that's the case, you can just use your first finger here. Okay, section 3 comes in at 38 seconds. 4, 6, 6, A, D, G, open B and E. Open, same strings, but open 2, 2, open, open. Go back. And then we go to page 3. I think we got 5 pages in total. Back to the A2 chord. F sharp 2, 4, EA. Or So you'll hit the 2, 4 at the same time. Quick rest. Palm mute the rest 3 times. Lift your index off. Right back to open 2 D G. Short rest. Palm mute the D string 3 times. A string 4 2 open. So, and then it goes. Call that the Def Leppard chord. 5A palm mute, and then we got 5 times of open G palm muted, 4 D palm muted, and 5A palm muted. In other words, don't go. Keep them all down. 5 times G through A. 2, 3, 4, 5, and they kind of raise that volume in the studio. Section 1, no star. So you'll cut out where the star is. In place of that, it'll go. So palm mute 3, 2 on the low E string, and then go to the E major chord. Open 2, 2, 1, open, open. Strum the top 2, then the bottom 4. D major, twice, rest in between. Okay, repeat. Section 1, no double star, which is the part you just did. In place of that, it's a G major. 3E, muted A, which you're naturally going to do. 3B, muted high E. Just strum it. The next new part, because we have repeats going on, is section 4 at 129. It's kind of a filler spot. It'll go. So open 2 EA, open B and E, power chord twice palm muted, last 2 open, power chord palm muted 4 times. So it's reminds me of Girls, Girls, Girls from Motley. And then 3-5 EA, strum, slide to 2-4 with the open E, do that 2 times. Open E B. Then you're going to hit some repeats. The next new part is actually a variation at 146, section 3, 1 time, no star. Instead of going, it's same concept but different notes and strings. 2E, 3B, open G 5 times, and that's palm muted as well. Next new part is a clean channel breakdown. Love this part. You know, this kind of reminded me of Triumph, something Rick Emmett would do. And then we got to change pages. Hold on here. See if I can play the whole section for you. We're going to go finger 2 and 4. Oops. Then nice chords. I would use these fingerings. 2G middle finger, 3B pinky. String numbers 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Then all we're going to do, get rid of the middle finger, go 3rd finger 3G, keep the pinky in place. Go 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. But add the index to 1E. So it's open the first time. And then the next one is open D, 5G, 8B, open E. So keep the thumb low so you can keep the knuckles at a downward angle because we need opens surrounding these fretted notes. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Take that whole shape, move it up a whole step, open 7, 7. So we're going to bar the G and B string and go 10E. That's the same pick progression as the last one. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. That goes 4 times. 4th time no star. Basically, you cut out after the part that goes, and you don't do the. Instead of that, it's gonna go. It's a C add 9. 3A, open D, open G, 3B, 3E. You'll go. And then hit it again with 4 open Ds palm muted in there. hit the chord, 2 opens, chord, 3 opens. So it's cool. You've got the C bass note, but Ace is palm muting off the open D. So it's really nice. But there's rests in there. That is really just the build up to the solo. 256, 2D, take the whammy. You don't even have to pick anything. Go to 2D, push the bar down about 2 inches, 3 inches, and go. Little swoops up on the D string. 2, 5. Let's put a little more gain on this. 2, 5, 7 on the G string. 5, 7, 9. That's that 256 times 10. Next thing is 10B vibrato. 10-8. G string, go 9, 7, 8, 9. So it's 8B, 9, 7G, 10, 7G vibrato slide. So that whole riff goes. Okay, 303 over the D string, light pressure. We're just gonna get a down up mute into the 5D with the middle, or 5G. Make sure that's over the G string. So down up, and then 5, 4, 5, 7 pinch harmonic. Then go 5, 4, and then palm mute and alternate pick this. It's not something you typically think of Ace playing. It's a little more modern. So, palm muting it all, we're going on the G. 7, 5, 4, on the D string, 7, 5, 4, 5, 7, 5, 4. So group it. And on the A, 7, 5, 3. Then connect them. So we have octaves, 307. We're going to go 5A, muted D, 7G. You're naturally going to mute that D anyways. You have to work to not mute it. I also mute string 6. I always mute around the strings of the fretted notes that I need. That's going to be strings 5 through 3, sliding a whole step to 7, 9. Release the pressure, drop some fingers, mute. 7, slide to 10, 12. Mute down, up. 10, slide to 12. So it's from there we go to page 5. This is our last page. Down, up, mute. 12, slide to 15. And I'm giving you the top note of the octave, because an octave you're skipping a string and a fret. So those are your octaves. I think that finishes that subgroup. Oh, the last one, the 15, 17, where he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just swoops with the whammy bar real quick. Let it come back to pitch and do it again. 310, we've got a unison bend. 17E, 20B, I like to back that with my middle finger. You're going to bend the B a whole step, which is a 2 fret bend. It's unison because it's the same note as the underneath string. Down, up, down, and do that twice. Then go 2 bends 3 times. The next one, 17B, 19G, it's another unison bend. Bend the 19. 17BE, down, up. 20B, pull off to 17. It's a classic Ace riff. He probably goes with the fingers 2 times. GBG, 19, 17, 19. Bend, release, pull off to 17. 19D, 17G, bend, release, 19D, slide. So that riff, right after the trademark Ace riff, is do it slower. 3/16. This is what I'm going to call the Angus Young riff. Yeah. Open E, and then we're going to do double pull-offs on the E string. 8, pick, pull off to 5 and open. Same on the B to a 5E. That's the first one. Then do it again, but end on the 7G and do that 2 times. So we have, right? And then more so Angus here. Open E, we're going to go 8, pick, pull off to 5, pull off to open 2 times. And you're going to do like what he does in Dirty Deeds, but it's 2 times each. Move it up a half step. Again, 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 again. So you end on 15-12 open. 20B, bend release. 17B and then 20B bend, 17E, that's a unison. Okay, and then you're doing section 1, the 52-second timestamp, because we got different versions of the section 1 with the altered endings, right? So make sure you're grabbing from the one that's timestamped 52 seconds. That's the